At the age of 21, my life was turned upside down in a moment. I was forced to put everything on hold and face a challenge that I never expected. Instead of being busy with school, work, and friends, my days were suddenly marked by biopsies, bone marrow tests, chemotherapy, radiation, steroids, and white blood cell shots. Darkness surrounded me as I wondered in silence about my future. My name is Amanda Spiro, and I'm excited to host this podcast. But first, a little bit about myself. I wear many hats. At home, I'm a wife and mother. When I travel, I'm a speaker who shares her story of positivity, resilience, and hope in the face of challenge. I'm also a shlucha, a representative of the Lubavitcher Rebbe, the leader of the Chabad Lubavitch movement. I especially love teaching Jewish brides about the spiritual significance of marriage and guiding women through the mitzvah of mikvah, a ritual immersion in water which imbues a Jewish marriage with holiness. It was during my darkest moment that I began to understand that there was another storyline playing out. I slowly started seeing things through a different lens. My situation wasn't bleak. There's always hope. I realized that God was with me on this journey, just waiting for me to come to that realization. The more I woke up to this reality, the more strength I had to face another day. My healing journey had begun. I studied and learned in Hasidic teachings that the greatest darkness leads to the greatest light. There is meaning and hope hidden within every challenge, just waiting to be unlocked. Let's find out how to unlock it together as we launch the Hand in Hand podcast.
I had a brain bleed, a collapsed lung, I broke my back, my ribs. By the time actually my mom had got to Florida, the paramedic that had been with us came to visit, and he started to cry when he saw my mom, and he couldn't believe I was actually alive.
They told us at first, she just had 3 tumors near the base of her skull. They were going to be super easy to take out. I thought it was just going to be a simple procedure, and then that turned into a 12, 13, 14-hour surgery. They called us in the middle of the night and told us it was a glioblastoma, which is terminal cancer, stage 4, and that she had about 6 months to live.
At one point, my wife was changing his Broviac, which is a central line, and he just gave out a burst. It's not fair. Now, I did what any normal father would do under circumstances like that. I mean, I'm the responsible party here, and I ran out into the bathroom crying.
One day, this nurse practitioner came in and she's like, "You're not going anywhere. Like, you need to have an open heart surgery." And I was like, "What? That's like not what they were telling me." Even though I really did trust that Hashem was going to get me through the surgery, I really, really did. I was obviously scared. It's a really big surgery to open your chest, especially with a wounded heart. Like, my heart had just stopped, and like, you don't really know what you're walking into.
We set off on this hike at 7:30 in the morning. It's gorgeous. It was a very hard hike. We set out and we were on our way back. Elliot was behind me and I heard a scream. I saw him falling over off the side of this trail. I screamed, "No, Elliot, no, no."
For Shlomi and Blum, we wrote a Sefer Torah, and then for Rivki, we wrote a Sefer Torah, and Simchas Torah. I hold one of those Torahs that when I dance, and I feel like I'm dancing with them.
Wherever you're listening from, whatever you're carrying, know that you're not alone. This podcast is a space for all of us, broken, hopeful, and searching, to connect, reflect, and heal. Stay tuned for the first episode coming soon, and follow or subscribe to be part of this transformative journey.